Titans issue 6, written by Dan Abnett and art by Brett Booth. This was the final part of the Return of Wally West arc, which has been the first 6 issues. And of course, the last issue ended with Wally running so fast to save everyone that he went into the Speed Force, and Kadabra believes that he can't come back. Of course, that's not true. He does come back.
Kadabra, while he's got the Titans on the ropes, is still a very terrible villain.
He's an
because
idiot.
he starts talking and just monologues the entire time. And
that said, I actually really like this issue.
Oh yeah, it's an improvement from where it has been.
I liked it for a few reasons. One, of course, was in the Speed Force, Wally's talking to the Speed Force manifestation of Linda, and she basically explains to him, look, you've got all these memories, you've got this previous history of this other timeline and whatever else, but that's not really here right now. She can't be your lightning rod because that's not true to her yet. You know, It can be in time, but it's not there yet. So use your friends, and he realizes that it's the Titans he can use to be his lightning rod to come back. Yeah. So that's heartwarming in itself. Even the fact that he can't use Linda yet, the fact that she says, but she can one day. Let her know. There's hope there. There's that word that we love to keep coming back to in DC about hope.
Yep. And that whole scene of them sitting on the porch, and it's like older Wally from before.
I thought for sure the kids were going to run out at some point.
Me too. And just everything that was there between them, they're just back and forth, and then when he does come back and is his friends, and that makes so much more sense. Like he has this bond with all the rest of the Titans, that started at the end of Titans Hunt when they all felt like they were missing somebody.
Yeah.
So of course the lightning rod for him to come back is going to be the Titans. Even more so. And
again, that page, that big page spread of them all hugging him when he comes back again at the end of this issue. It's like, oh, this is great. This is building up the team. Wally's back. He's here to stay. He's permanent. Great. Because obviously there was the worry that, they're going to get rid of him by the end of the first arc after just bringing him back after all this time. No, he's here. He's going nowhere, and that's cool. Mm-hmm. But the most exciting thing in this, though, so Kadabra's taken a lot of credit for messing up the timeline, and we've obviously been saying that's not true. We know that it's really someone else. And Omen goes into his head and tries to take things out of it. Tries to look into it and see what she can find about the timeline anomaly, time being missing, all that kind of thing. And she says, "Oh, it was a mess in there. I couldn't really find anything, but I did get one thing. I got a name, Manhattan."
Mm-hmm. Well, and also, so the whole idea of the bad guy, I just drew a blank.
Kadabra,
thank you. Cold medicine, people. It's serious stuff. Kadabra is like in his future, he wants the fame, and he, is I'm the one that got rid of the Flash in Wally West and all of this. Although when Omen goes into his head. And it's like, oh, wait, none of that's true. His future's very cold and dark and the complete opposite of what he's talking about. And then it's revealed the name Manhattan. And it starts to go, oh, man, is the Watchmen future the future of this? Like,
well, I don't think
he get displaced. No, when I mean the Watchmen future, I mean what the Watchmen represented.
Yeah. I don't think it's actually the
no, yeah. But complete darkness and no hope, and you can't trust anybody, and cynical.
Well, I think that's what we're leading to, in the sense that this is what they're going to have to fight. Is they're going to have to fight this future that Manhattan's trying to impose onto the world. Like he's made them all weaker by taking the time, and this is why he wants to win this fight so that he can enforce his version of the world, and that's going to be a hopeless, logic-filled cesspit. Essentially. Yeah. So, no, but again, that's like, we get a mention in the event, we get a mention in Detective Comics, well, I say mention, we get a really big tease in Detective Comics, and then in this we got someone actually finding the name Manhattan in Kadabra's head, so just all these little things, ever present, making us feel like, we're going towards something, the universe has a direction right now, and it's really exciting, it's really cool. It makes us reading all these together, all kind of connect, and it feels...
Just that return to continuity, and that's why I read comics. I like that shared universe.
Never leave Johns, please.
No.
Even if you're not writing books specifically, you know what? If this is the trade-off, if him not writing any books is him making sure everything else works, great, fine, do that.
Yep.
I'm cool with that.
Well, it'll make it more special when he does come back for a series, like an event or whatever, and it'll be his return to form.
Watchmen Rebirth. I'm calling it.
Yeah. Oh man, should you imagine all of the nerds freaking out over that? It's gonna be great.
Oh, the salt's going to be flowing through the water.
Alan Moore's beard will gain sentence finally. Come after him with a knife.
For the record, by the way, I actually loved Watchmen the book. On its own, it's a fantastic book.
Yeah.
I just wanted, just in case people think us making fun of all this is us dissing the book. No,
Well,
the
but
book's phenomenal.
It's one of those sacred cows that I remember when before Watchmen came out, even before anybody had any like inkling of what those series were going to be about, they were against it. And I'm kind of the mind, if you have Darwin Cook working on something, to give it a shot.
I never read before Watchmen, mainly just because it's kind of that Star Wars prequel thing where I feel like it doesn't need a prequel. It doesn't. I feel like there's nothing to get from it. And from the reactions I heard from everyone, like some people were saying, "Oh yeah, it's well written," or "It's good, nice art," or whatever. But it doesn't feel necessary. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with just ignoring that." So
exactly.
But
so yeah, it's not taking shots at Watchmen, taking fun at its prestige.
Yeah. So a DC character has uttered the word Manhattan, which, by the way, neatly tied into the fact that the book started with Wally repeating his line from Rebirth issue 1, where he said, he talks about the gears and the time ticking over.
Yep.
So, no, really, really exciting stuff.